I thought my ex has showed me all, but I be like 2026 has showed me more than I have ever experienced. The year is just starting. This is March 4th. Is it 3rd? Of 2026, and there are a lot of things that has been happening. Everything has been spread, and if you ask me what my mental health is like, I'll be like, oh, I'm on minus 0.5%. 3 days ago I posted on my deals thoughts on TikTok. Yeah, and the the slide was all about not all men but always the men. People commented that, is this rage baiting? In quotes, isn't this mental health? Isn't this mental illness for someone to think that a man should always take the blame for what a criminal has done? Guess what I posted? My first line was, not all men, but always a man. A woman is raped, and the feminists, the misandrists, everyone, the radical feminists, everybody's coming out and be like, men should leave us alone. We are praised in front of men. Men should leave us alone. And to people that have different perspectives, so people see it as gender war, so people see it as something that just feels like, oh, girls just hate men, and some people feel like, oh, it will always pass anyway, justice will not be served. And out of the people that would comment, they'll be like, oh, not all men. But before justice is discussed, few of some men or some girls will just look at the caption they have written, the creator has written on her post about men should be killed or men should be this, men should be that. Before justice is served, before empathy is shown, they would say not all men. And I'm like, when you say not all men, should we bring you flowers, compliments that you are the most generous person or you are the most greatest person for not committing a crime? I mean, should we applaud you for doing the bare minimum? Why are you trying to prove your innocence? Why are you trying to show that you're a good person instead of you to focus on providing justice or creating more awareness, trying to pave way for more people or for bringing more awareness to people that can actually do justice? To this case, a girl is raped, and people are saying that it is always a man that is raping a girl. Why is a man always raping a girl? You're like, oh, not a man, huh? How does that help the situation? So continue. I said, when people say always a man, they are not saying the person, because they're not saying the person is your daddy. They're not saying the person is your brother. They're not saying the person is your nephew. They're not saying the person is your son. They are saying it could be one of them. Globally, sexual violence it is predominantly committed by men against women, and the data indicates that approximately there is 99% of perpetrators of rape and sexual assault are men. It is always male gender. And when I say male, I am not looking for gender where it's not men against women. And we're not saying that this is a pattern, this is something that has been good. It is a pattern. We're not saying it is you because you're a boy. Because you're a boy, we're not saying that it is you that raped somebody. So when you're saying not all men, what are you trying to defend? Are you trying to defend your ego, your innocence? Are you trying to cover some guilt? Are you trying to defend male? Why do you feel like defending your male identity is more urgent than the matter on ground, than the case on ground? Well, well, what I'm not trying to say is that the issue of not all men is not something that should be an issue. Yeah, I think that is a wrong sentence. But then, what I'm saying is the issue is why men keep being the common denominator. Why do they dominate? Like, why are they always the one? Why is it a pattern? You should you should and I'm not saying you as a man or you as a guy, because girls also say not all men. That is not the time to be fighting for men. that is the time you are supposed to be fighting for the case on ground. So do you get the point? Even if let's assume I said something stupid in all the video, at least something should click in your head, right? If you see that somebody's stupid, at least something should click in your head. So yeah, yeah, bye. Subscribe to my channel, please. Do your thoughts. Thank you.